Hello, hello. How are my beautiful Pisces out there? How are you guys? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is chilling. Try to get my herbal essence going on. Get a cup of Toki Tokes, my plant medicine. Relax. Let the energies flow. Make it do what it do. I already shuffled the Archangel Tarot deck. We're going to throw some of those, and then we'll move around. We'll go with the flow. We'll go with the flow, Pisces. We'll go with the flow. We'll go with the flow. I hope you guys are loving up on yourselves. Staying healthy. Staying out of your head. Trying to keep focused. Trying to keep forward movement, Pisces. Forward movement, right? We're trying to do forward movement. Always with good intention. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to stay positive, even through the storms. A little light at the end of the tunnel, right? Angel guides. Can we get some clear messages for Pisces? Clear messages for Pisces. For the general collective. Pisces. Patience. Let's see what's going on. Can we get some good messages for Pisces? Good messages. A little beacon of light. A little advice. A little information. Something to take along in this journey. Spirit. Let's see what we got so far. So far, we have solutions. There are solutions, Pisces. There are solutions. Solutions. Archangel Zadkiel. Yep. Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel. Solutions. Number 14. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. For some of you Pisces, this is giving me a strong feeling of celibacy. So for some of you, you may be practicing celibacy right now. Trying to keep your aura clean, trying to keep your body clean from negative energies, when you interact with other people, you absorb their energy. And if you're sexually intimate with a person, you most definitely entwine your energy. And sometimes it could take a long time to get a dark person out of your energy. So we have to be careful with that. But it's telling me that success comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. And it just gave me a whole lot of celibacy. Celibacy, staying away, hermit mode. For some of you. It's not going to apply to everybody because, you know, Pisces likes to get frisky. So that's definitely not for everybody. 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So it's time to have faith. It's time to have faith. It's time to continue to work on yourself. Somebody's waiting. Self-control and patience was your first card. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Your worries are unnecessary. 9 of Michael. Okay, let's get a couple more. I definitely got the celibacy. And from the 9 of Michael, I had the feeling is strong that somebody is being celibate because they're waiting for their wish fulfillment, for whatever they've been praying for. They're waiting for it. And that's why I was looking at the cards so hard, because it looks like the divine, like it's going to happen, but it's going to happen in divine timing. It's going to happen when God say. For some of you that are waiting patiently, it says, don't worry. Your worry is unnecessary. King of Gabriel. King of Gabriel. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Oh, somebody. Oh, yeah. For some of you who are practicing celibacy, because you're waiting. You're waiting for what you've been praying for. You're waiting for what you're manifesting. You're waiting. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the detail to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So I still feel that same kind of energy. That somebody is practicing celibacy. Someone is trying to clear their aura, clear their energy, stay clear, stay clean. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because they're praying. They're praying and they're trying to manifest, but the problem with that I keep the blockage that I'm feeling. The blockage that I'm feeling is that for some of you, this is not going to be for everyone because everyone is not practicing celibacy. But for those of you who are practicing celibacy, for those of you who are trying to prepare yourself for your manifestation, for your next step, right? And you got divine guidance, Archangel Sandalphon. Number 5, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Yeah, that's what it is. For some of you who are practicing celibacy and are praying or manifesting or whatever it is, however you describe your faith, right? This is going to happen, but it's going to happen in divine timing. But you're blocking yourself because, like, the thing with manifestation and all this is that you have to have clear intention. Your intention needs to be clear, right? And because we're humans, it's hard to have clear intentions when you're trying to heal, right? You're trying to forgive. You're trying to have patience. You're trying to have self-control. You're trying to heal. So you're trying to do a lot. And none of it is easy. I mean, some people can practice self-control very easily. But then, you know, they might not be as forgiving, you know? You can practice patience and still lose self-control. We're human. We're human. No one can compare themselves to another one because somewhere, somehow, some way, somehow, just like DNA, just like DNA, just like our DNA, something is different. So you can't compare because it's different. It's like apples and oranges. Like, you can, it's not. Yes, people do it all the time. Like I said, we're human, right? We're human, so we do things that don't always make sense. And so we contradict ourselves sometimes. Pisces, sometimes we contradict ourselves because we are very emotional people. Um, we're two fish. We're two fish. So we can go through the floods of emotions and the tears and the heartbreak and the devastation, right? Just as like we can turn cold, 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 cold. And so for Pisces, it's more difficult for us. Well, I don't know about all the other signs because but for myself as a Pisces, I think it's safe to say that it's not easy to balance our thoughts and our emotions because of the simple fact that when we lead with our emotions, you know, when we're loving and we're kind and we're bubbly and we're happy and all that stuff, right? We can pour that on because we in that we in our yin, right? We in our yin. So we can be completely in our yin. But something can just like that too, just like that, something can make you feel uncomfortable, disrespected, um, um, I don't know, annoyed, whatever. Or maybe you just see something that you need to uh, address right at the moment. You know, maybe you see something that might happen that you're trying to address it before it happens, and therefore people looking at you like you crazy because now you're trying to like tell them like this is possible, you know, and then it happens, and then they look at you like, oh damn, but then now they're looking at you like it happened because you said. No, not at all. Not at all. I said because I seen it coming. You understand? Not because I uh, pushed that energy on you. No, I seen it coming. You know, intuitively, I already knew that. I mean, some things are common sense. Some things are common sense, and people just don't. I mean, if you have shoes all over the steps, for instance, if there's shoes on the steps and an older person is going up or down them steps, or even a child, or anybody, you know, you can literally be like, be careful, you're gonna fall down the steps. There's a shoe in the way, and the person can literally fall down the fucking steps. But it's not because you saying that, oh, you're gonna fall down the steps. It's because there's shoes on the fucking steps. You understand? But no, they try to make it into this whole other heebie-jeebie shit. And in reality, you're just trying to use your common sense. But it becomes difficult as a Pisces because we are two fish. And so therefore, the same way we can be loving and giving and sweet and kind is the same way we can be evil and revengeful and not nice at all. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, when I pray, sometimes I do have bad thoughts, you know. It's like a tug of war, you know, sometimes. Because my thing is that when I lay down to sleep is when head, my brain goes 1,000 miles per hour. Now when I lay down comfortably, calm, cool, collected, quiet, ready to just close my eyes and relax, meditate, you know, say my little prayer. Now my brain wants to go 100 miles per hour. And since the mind has all these chambers, you know, sometimes your thoughts they cross, and you don't want to have bad thoughts, but we're human, you know. So what I've been trying to, uh, I will literally talk myself, like I would say, no, that's not what I'm think. That's not what I want to think. That's not how I want to think. You know, I mean, I don't want to be naive. I don't want to be naive. I'm just saying that I don't want to do evil things to people. I don't want to cause karma because when you know better, you do better. And I know better. I know better because I haven't always done better, you know. But I thank God that I've learned. And so when you're trying to manifest, you know, try to have clear intention. Try to clear your space and try to be in a zen where if those bad thoughts do come in, you can try to, balance them out. Literally, like, if you have to argue with yourself, like, no, 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 this is what I'm praying for. This is what I hope. This is what I honestly, truly want, But it's a process to get there. It's a process to get there. And so that's why I feel like that is the blockage at the moment. At the moment, the blockage is that, we go through things and, you know, sometimes you go through things and you start praying that, please, God, you know, remove these obstacles from my life and this, that, the third. And he does. And everything goes. Everything goes. Clean house. Tornado comes through. And you're like, well, what? And now you're like, but what happened? But why? Well, ain't that what you asked for? So maybe we need to be a little more specific. Maybe we need to be a little more specific. But for some of you that are, staying celibate, trying to stay true to yourself, trying to stay clean, mentally, physically, emotionally, trying to detoxify from people, places, and things, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. And the divine hears you clearly. And the divine does have his hand in whatever situation it is that you're waiting for, because you're waiting for it. You're waiting for something, Pisces. For some of you, you're waiting for something. And you're waiting for your king. That's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for your king. You're waiting for your king. You're waiting for your king of Gabriel, who's generous and inspirational and dramatic and driven. And it says, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Right? And then you have divine guidance. Divine guidance. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. For some of you, you might be going through a awakening. And you might be finding yourself in a situation where you ended up alone so that you can find, so that you can connect with your divine, so that you can find spiritual guidance. Maybe that's one of your solutions. First card out with solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Yes. Yes. Part of that solution, I have 4 cards out. The first one is solution and the last one is divine guidance. And then you have Queen of Gabriel. Passionate, charming. Oh. Okay, Pisces. Okay. So for some of you Pisces, praying for your soulmate. You ready for your soulmate? You ready to get married? You ready to get married? That's what you're waiting for. For some of you Pisces, that was really cute. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. That are practicing celibacy and waiting. See? And waiting. Waiting for waiting for your opportunity, waiting for your prayers, waiting for your prayers to be answered. You're waiting for your prayers to be answered. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. You're waiting for your prayers to be answered. You're waiting for your king. Okay. And I was gonna say, gender doesn't matter. It could be he, it could be she, but the pair is out here. The pair came out. This is marriage. And this is divine. Divine. It says, search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. So for some of you, you're trying to manifest your soulmate in, right? And to be honest, I think you're doing a good job. Mm-hmm. You might want to seek advice. If you're here with Tarot T with Lee, then you're on the right track, right? You need a little beacon of light. That's what we're here for. If you would like to subscribe, if you're already one of my subscribers, welcome, welcome. And if you would like to subscribe, I would love to have you on my tribe. If any of this, resonates with any of you, if you would hit the like button, I would appreciate it. It gets the video circulating. And if you hit the notification bell and you hit all, you'll get the notifications for when the tea is bubbling, baby. Okay? For some of you, you are doing exactly what you need to be doing. You are on the right track. You just need to be patient. You need to be patient because this is going to happen for you. But it's going to happen in divine timing. But it is going to be your exact match. That's the King of Gabriel and this is the Queen of Gabriel. He is generous. He's inspirational. He's dramatic and he's driven. And she is passionate. She is charming. She is brilliant and she's independent. Oh yes, power couple. Yep. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Okay? Okay. So, Pisces. That was the vibe I was picking up. I didn't want to go there until we, moved it on a little bit. But what I did want to say was that you cannot sit in your life. You have to get up. You have to go outside. And you need to still do whatever needs to be done in your life. For when your mate comes in, for when your king comes in, or in order to meet him. You're not going to meet him sitting on the bed. He ain't going to really come through the door, right? I mean, you will hope he ain't because now he just a creep. I mean, I should have just said it. Oh, I should have just said it. I should have just said it. So you waiting for someone specific. So for some of you, you've already met this person. And that's why you sitting there waiting like that. And you are really connected to this person. Like entwined, like spiritually. Like not physically right now. There ain't no physical connection. There ain't no communication. But you missed them. And you want to marry this person. The Four of Raphael. The Four of Raphael in the light seers. The Four of Wands. The way that they stand is 1111, and it's a soulmate connection. It says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Yes. So, like I was saying, you sitting there waiting for this person. And you are on the right track. Right? As far as, you're keeping yourself clean. You're keeping yourself away. You're keeping yourself, you're working on yourself. You're working on yourself. Because if this person doesn't come back, you still have to show up for your life, right? So then you need to start showing up for your life. Because you're just sitting. You're just sitting in it. So you got to get up. You got to eat. You got to go to the gym. You got to take a run. You got to, go to outside. Outside. Knight of Ariel. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted. Here goes the message. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. So for some of you Pisces that's missing somebody, they missing you too. They actually might be watching you. However they can. They could do a drive-by real quick. They're going to do a drive-by real quick. If they can stand all the way over there in the top of the mountain and look down and see your little cottage, that's what they're going to do. They look at all your social media, any which way that they can see, even a glimpse. Even a glimpse. Even a glimpse. They are. They watching you. And they watching you. So for some of you, somebody is watching you. Somebody is watching. Oh my goodness gracious. It's so many. All over the place. Number 6, the Lovers. Some of you Pisces, you're gonna meet exactly your type of person or your person or the person. The person. For some of you Pisces, you know exactly who the person is. For some of you Pisces, there's a message coming in. The Lovers. Archangel Raphael. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. Yep. Yep. That was really freaking cool. Yeah. That is really, really cool. I like that. So go Pisces. Go Pisces. I see some of y'all are practicing self-control. Practicing self-control, healing energy, trying to forgive yourself and others. Sometimes you don't get closure. Sometimes you don't get closure. Sometimes you don't have that little light, to guide you when you walk away. You see the little light? And so sometimes for some of us, for some of you, for some of us, humans, that we don't know everything all the time. Sometimes people don't communicate. Sometimes it just like you just you like it like fades away, and so therefore it's never really like a closure. It's more like it just eventually just stop happening or something. And then you have the Emperor, Archangel Uriel, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious and plans. And it came reversed. And so it's taking me back to that energy that I was saying earlier. You need to have clear intentions. Clear intentions, because without the clear intention, it's like you're not stable. Your mind and your heart is not stable. It's not stable. So you are reminiscing over somebody from the past. For some of you, it's somebody from the past because you're topsy-turvy about it, right? And since you're topsy-turvy about it, it's causing a delay. It's causing a delay. You were supposed to be married by now. The reason why you're not is because one minute you all in and the next minute you're not sure. Spirit say yes. You got it. He said you finally got it. Okay, I finally got it. Okay, and both of these cards came out in reverse. The last two cards. Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. And it's upside down. So this makes me feel like for some of you, this person that's coming in, you guys are not compatible. You guys are not compatible. This is for some of you. Because we already have a soulmate on the table. Remember? We do have a soulmate on the table that is being divinely guided. Okay? So, please, what resonates with you, you take. What doesn't resonate with you, you do not apply pressure. Because you are already topsy-turvy in your head, not sure what's going on. Is this my soulmate? Is this not my soulmate? I can do this. I can, make sure that I'm good. So therefore, when it's time for me to move into that, because it's marriage. It's marriage that you want. It's commitment. It's equal give and take of emotions, of, lives. The ultimate goal is marriage, you know, and that's the catch. That if you 1 minute, sometimes you deal with people that emotionally manipulate you, you know, and since that came out that way, I'm just going to say that if you do have a soulmate, or if this person that you're thinking about, that you think is your soulmate, is a person that's manipulating when y'all supposed to be happy, when y'all supposed to be miserable, for 6 months, everything is great, and then one day you wake up and, sabotage, and you're like, then maybe you need to reevaluate that. Maybe you need to reevaluate it, because you don't want to find yourself heartbroken or on the top tier of that turvy. You don't want to stay in that yang. We want balance between the yin and the yang. Don't stay in the yang, okay? And Pisces can get really dark, so we have to try to maintain that, You do. And both of these cards came out in reverse. One of them is stability. And therefore, as I was saying, whoever is coming in right here, this lovers, make choices from your heart. Make choices from your heart, which means that if it don't feel like it is deeply emotional commitments, then it's probably not the power of love that you need in your life. Maybe it's dressed up. So your stability is rocky, because for some of you Pisces, you are 1 minute you all in, the next minute you not sure. 1 minute you in the light, and the next minute you in the dark, wondering what the hell is going on right now. Okay? So that's why the stability is rocky, because it can be you, it can be your mate, but someone or both of y'all, maybe that's why there's no communication. That's with the lovers, but this is coming in. But before that was coming in, it was all by themselves, by themselves, by themselves. Everybody's by themselves. And so maybe that. And therefore, there needs to be a change of taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans, stability, and efficiency. So you're not taking charge of the situation. You're not making plans. You're sitting, like I've been saying, you're sitting in it. And so your stability, and you're not being efficient. For some of you that are not moving around and living your life the way you would normally, even if you were with someone or not with someone. And I know that to be fact, because I've done that, and I do that, and I do that. When I retreat dolo, and sometimes I forget, I forget to eat even sometimes, but it gets better, it gets better. You start healing, and you'll be eating your breakfast as normal, and whatever, depending on how deep that shit is, because that shit can take a minute too. Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Yeah, so for some of you, y'all don't share the same vision. Y'all don't have the same vision. It's not a stable foundation. They're coming in probably with the same old bullshit. Yep. So my advice would be, Pisces, that if you do have to, if this person comes in, this message comes in and is offering you love, and they are offering you love. They are offering you, you know, commitment. They offering it to you, but you need to make the best way for you to know would probably be if your heart and your mind agree. And that's my advice to you, Pisces. That was your tea with Lee. For some of you, you're on the right track. You're manifesting your soulmate in. Um, you know, you may be feeling a little lonely, but the divine is guiding this whole situation, and therefore it will happen in divine timing. For some of you, someone is bringing in a message of love. They are offering commitment, but it's not stable. It's not stable. It's more of the same old shit. Because this person must have not learned the lesson, and it's not woke, and it's just, you're probably convenient, to be honest. So it says, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible, but it's in reverse. So since it's in reverse, it means that great progress is not possible, and that you need not to choose that shit, because it said make bold choices, and it's in reverse. And I feel like his whole world is upside down. Look, they're upside down. The couple is upside down. This is chaos. So for some of you, please follow your heart. Try to take your brain with you. Okay? Okay, babies. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if it resonated with you. If there's any specific things that you would like me to read for you, you can leave them as a comment. I'll read them, and I'll start doing a couple little readings, probably some short ones for what you asked me for. So good night, Pisces. Good night, and I wish you well. And for some of you, King of Gabriel and Queen of Gabriel is coming in divine timing, baby. In divine timing. Okay? Bye.